Welcome to Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. The Syrian Air Force reacted to Israel in the Mediterranean port city of Latakia. 2. The huge gas explosion destroys homes, leaving 7 hurt in Ashford.
Syria. The Syrian Air Force reacted to Israel in the Mediterranean port city of Latakia. Syrian air defenses downed several Israeli missiles during pre-dawn raids on the Mediterranean port city of Latakia and several areas along the southwest coast of Latakia. State media earlier reported the Israeli attack also hit the town of Haifa, east of the port city of Latakia, and Misyaf in Hama province. Although Israeli strikes in the last few years have targeted many parts of Syria, they have rarely hit Latakia, which is close to Russia's main airbase of Mymimim. Israel has escalated in recent months a so-called shadow war against Iranian-linked targets inside Syria, according to Western intelligence sources, who say the strikes mainly target research centers for weapons development, munitions depots and military convoys moving missiles from Syria to Lebanon. Iran's proxy militias led by Lebanon's Hezbollah now hold sway over vast areas in eastern, southern and northwestern Syria, as well as several suburbs around Damascus. They also control Lebanese-Syrian border areas. Israel has said its goal is to end Tehran's military presence in Syria, which Western intelligence sources say has expanded in recent years. Israel sent senior delegates to Washington last week to discuss Iran with U.S. counterparts. The White House said the allies agreed on the significant threat posed by Iran's regional behavior. Israel has stepped up its warnings against what it would deem a bad new nuclear deal between Iran and world powers, saying war with Tehran would be sure to follow.
Ashford. The huge gas explosion destroys homes, leaving 7 hurt in Ashford. A deafening boom is heard while the roof and contents of the home blast into the air. The horror explosion left 7 hurt. A huge cloud of smoke and dust is then seen over the home while debris flies through the air. People said they thought it might be a gas explosion, and it looks like the houses have been evacuated. The whole area is cordoned off. 3 people were luckily saved by a father and son who were passing by. Andy and Harry Hodges bravely ran into the burning building to save Ethel Hanford and her 75-year-old son Donald in Ashford, Kent. The Hodges, who both work in construction, saved the elderly pair before going next door to rescue 22-year-old Shannon Pankhurst. They were driving past the house at 8 a.m. when they saw it ablaze and immediately pulled over to help. Andy sprinted towards the house and found a dazed Mrs. Hanford in her dining room and lifted her out over his shoulders. They had successfully rescued the trio, but as the fire intensified, they were unable to reach Shannon's mom and dad. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.